Boom, you know how we rockin'? We got the Razer Tartarus Pro gaming keypad. And I know what you're thinking. Is it in the box? Did he unbox it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's right here, my friend. And if you haven't liked the video, then like the video. Come on, you know what the deal is. Click the red button and subscribe to The Realist. Okay, so when you open the box, straight out the box, you get the Razer gaming keypad right there in front of you. You lift that up, and then there's a piece of foam. Under that foam is just the rest of the wire that is attached to the gaming keypad that you'll end up plugging into your computer. Then you have your instruction manual, and that's really about it. That's all that's in the box. Now the gaming keypad is very plug and play. You just put it right into your PC. There's no real setup required besides the software, which we'll get into. But first impressions. It is very neat. Like, what I mean by that is, it's just, it feels nice, it looks nice. You definitely feel like you're in 2077 or something like that. Like, you know, I'll be honest, this is actually my first gaming keypad. Matter of fact, I'll be doubly honest. This is my tech channel, you know, so there's a lot of tech I have never reviewed, never tried, never even seen in real life. So it's just going to be a great experience every time I unbox these things. But I'm sure over time it may not be as fun, but you know, your boy's still here with you. But this is the gaming keypad. This is my first ever gaming keypad. And I gotta say, it looks nice, it feels nice. The parts are pretty easy to come off if you want to like attach and detach them. You see how easy that was? Then you just put it back in, you know. You can adjust the hand rest as well. You see there's kind of like a upper and lower rest. So let's put it on the lower one. See, so now it's slightly lower. Not sure if you guys can even really tell the difference, but it's slightly lower now. And if I take it out and put it up, it's a little higher. Not sure if you guys tell the difference. There's also this button right here. It allows you to change your profile. So, you know, if you have your keypad set to different buttons and mappings and colorways and stuff like that, you just press this button right here, and you'll see the lights will even change. You can quickly swap between profiles. So that's kind of cool. Then you also have the D-pad right here. This removable circle D-pad cover, but you could just take it off, and then now you could just mess with that a little. I'll put it back on for now. And then you have this button right here, which is the space bar. I will not click that because that'll stop the recording, but this is the space bar, and it's nicely placed for your thumb. You see, it's nicely placed for your thumb, so you're playing and then you click the space bar. It's nicely placed. So ergonomically speaking, they did a good job. Honestly, they did a good job. Here is also the sound of the keyboard for those who want to know. Yeah, pretty nice. A little loud, but it's a nice sound, you know? And this is the scroll wheel. And the scroll wheel it's kind of weirdly placed. It's a little odd. It's a little odd, I won't lie. Like, it's not as comfortable as you would think, but it does get the job done. For a gaming keypad, if you're just using it for maybe like editing purposes or slow-paced games, I could definitely see you using this. But for something more fast-paced like Call of Duty or Apex Legends, you might be this may not be the best thing for you, truthfully speaking. I mean, then again, anybody could really start using this and going crazy and go all the way to the pros with it, but honestly, I don't see it. It's just not a gaming keypad. They would love to market it as that, but it's just really not. It's just not as good as an actual keyboard. Now, in order to maximize everything that comes with this keypad, you need to use the Razer Synapse app. And that's where this review takes a real downturn. The Razer Synapse app, for a couple years now, has been a very buggy mess. I mean, listen, look at me. I got Razer key, I got Razer mouse, I got Razer headphones, I got Razer keyboards, I got Razer keypad. So listen, I really walk the walk, I talk the talk. I can genuinely tell you it's kind of a buggy mess. Not so buggy that it can't be used and that it doesn't get the job done, but buggy enough that it's an issue. and it makes you not really want to use it. And that's where this whole thing kind of arises yet again. But we're going to dive into the app and just show you just a little bit of what's going on. I mean, you can really customize the mess out of this thing, and that's the beauty of it. But remember, if you don't have this app, you can't customize this keyboard, which is another kind of con, especially for the price point. You would think that it would be able to do more on its own without the app, but that is not the case, my friend. And so if you decide to take this keypad to another computer, all your customization's gone, all your lighting options gone. You really have to re-download the Synapse app to another computer. Or if you don't have the Synapse app open on your actual computer, you can't use the customizations either. So again, it's very limiting. Remember, it is plug and play. If you use just the default options, you would be good for the most part. But that's just not what they sell you on. They sell you on the macro. They sell you on the analog, optical, they sell you on the lighting RGBs. They sell you on all these customizations, only for it to be a hassle and a headache to really use them. So that's the issue here, but let's get in the app. So here we have the Razer Synapse app. This is where you would come and adjust everything on the keypad. You know, you click these 3 lines here, and then you look at all the buttons. You can start clicking on the buttons and really start customizing here, and you know, you can really get very swifty with this. You can already, just from opening up a few things, you can tell that they give you a lot of options, which is very nice. But you know, a lot of you may just end up coming here to the lighting studio where they'll show you what you can do with the lighting and effects. And you know, Razer has always been good with, you know, colorizing their keypads, keyboards, and mice, so it's pretty cool for those reasons. Over here though is where we get what I was talking about with its bugginess. So I've been trying to get the Actuation Point feature to work. See, the Actuation Point feature of the keypad is, and it's hard for me to explain, but I'm going to do it my best. Basically, the whole point of this situation is that on a key, when you press it, it goes like this, right? Like you press the key and you press it down like so. What the Actuation Point allows is that the different levels of press will give you different actions. So maybe if you press halfway in, let's say, a shooter like COD or Apex, you'll be walking. But if you press it the whole way, you'll be running, thus eliminating you to need 2 different keys for walking and running. Kind of like a joystick when you're playing on controller. You just click R3 or whatever button you'd like, and then you start running automatically. That's kind of what they're going for here. But I can't get it to work. That is the problem. That is what Synapse is synonymous for. You have features and you have things that you want to do with the app, with the controls, with the hardware, and it just is funny. Like, it just is. And everyone has different experiences with it. It really does depend on what you're doing, the software you're running. There's obviously Synapse 1, 2, and 3. You know, it really does depend, but having to find all these combinations to get certain things to work, that's the problem here. And when you have a keypad going at $130, that's a real issue. But overall, after trying it out myself, I can honestly say I wouldn't recommend it to you. That's just me being brutally honest. It's not that good as a gaming keypad. Maybe as some general use keypad, you might have me there. But a gaming keypad, especially a competitive one, I don't see the pro in spending $130 on this thing for this little accessory. If you just want to be cool and, you know, people come into your room and they're like, whoa, what's that? Now you can really flex on them and be like, yo, you ain't heard about the gaming keypad? Even though you know it's trash, you barely use it, it's definitely a cool flex because it looks cool. It looks like some Iron Man stuff. But truthfully, it's really not that good. I don't recommend it. It's overpriced. The software is buggy. It's not that comfortable, especially if you've been practicing on keyboard for a long time. I mean, now you have to get used to this. Even when you look at it from like a logical perspective, where is even the gaming advantage here? I mean, you have less buttons, a little less mobility. What's really the point here? You know, it kind of just looks cool. If they drop the price down to maybe $80, I might have considered it a little bit worth it, because it is a little fun for a person who wants to try something new. Maybe, you know, maybe add something that's a little more minimalist to their life, that's kind of that's what I feel like it's for. But outside of that, it looks nice, it feels nice, but I really couldn't recommend this at all for any type of high tier gaming. But let me know, did I say anything wrong? Could I have done anything better? Did I miss out on anything? Is there anything that you would have liked to have known? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I ever asked for, and we could do it for show. Now, as always, if you like the video, please like the video. Please subscribe. It really does a lot for the channel. That's all I could ever ask for. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, man.